Good morning, everyone. This is an introduction video to my new channel. I have migrated from YouTube 11 lvt.nz.hwk.ns, and this is where the sun is today. If you were born today, you are moving into the sign of Cancer. We are directly between Gemini and Cancer. And as you can see, Venus and Mercury are both in Cancer and will soon come to a conjunction this week. I'm going to move us around the star chart here and show you that Jupiter is still in Leo, but will be in Virgo very shortly when Mercury and Venus conjunct. There are many zodiacs out there that are being rearranged. Mars is currently in, actually Libra don't exist. I'll show you that in a minute. This was invented, this sign, about 2,000 years ago in the time of Julius Caesar. This scorpion here used to be an eagle, and you'll see Saturn there now. When the scorpion was an eagle, it had 2 wings, and now they're trying to move us from a 12-sign zodiac to a 13-sign zodiac, so that our solar calendar will be in sync with our 28-month lunar calendar, is what they're attempting to do. Kind of like taking the Twin Towers down and shoving them into one pillar so that they work together, because this is what they go by. But we've been lied to. We've been what I call in a 3-lock box. It's a time lock. And it all has to do with Saturn and Jupiter. Saturn represents time, but Jupiter represents space. It actually means expansion. And if you can go through some of my older videos that are archived inside 33 channel on YouTube, you will see the etymology and the work that I have done on Jupiter alone to explain how it has to do with religion, and Saturn is the government. Currently, the moon is in Capricorn. Of course, the date and time are stamped right here for you so that you can see what day it really is and what time it really is. Now, when they done the reset together, which is reset to get her, they had the moon here was right in the crotch of Ophiuchus, right over here, which is where they wanted to bring this constellation in. And the moon does pass through here. There has been some type of wobble effect. I'm not sure what occurred, but the path shifts. And we have a longer than a 25,000 or 26,000 year cycle. It's more like 44 to 45,000 years, because I found that not only do we observe retrogrades in the planets, there is also a retrograde motion of the sun that we have not been told about. The Vatican holds 2 keys. One is silver and one is gold. They are the keys to the sun and the moon. I am fortunate enough to live next to probably one of the newest observatories of the heavens on this planet in Yuba City. Yuba was the name of a great king. He was a navigator, and he married the daughter of Cleopatra. He worked basically for Rome, really. He made maps. Very little can be found of his work because they hide it. But his name was King Yuba, and as you can see down here in the corner, I live in Yuba City. And so I have the stars marked out from where I live. I'll put a link in the video below so that you can download this program for free and use it for yourself, and I will do a tutorial on how to use it. When you come over here, you'll see your timestamp for your day. This is your off button. This is to push it forward, to stop it. If you'll watch in the bottom where my cursor is, you'll understand. This is to move it backwards. This is date and time, or you can just click on this button up here, and you can click the little buttons and change the time to whenever you want it to be. I can move it back to the date of my birth and show you exactly what sign I am. The current calendar used in Western astrology is 2,000 years old. So if you think you're a Capricorn, you're probably a Sagittarius, because the heavens move and they've locked the box on us. The churches would not allow us to look at the stars, but I have Native American in me, and I was taught how to sit around the campfire and look at the stars until I was told the story of the stars. We are coming into the time of Aquarius. Pisces has had its day. It's finished. We are moving. Each age moves from masculine to feminine, and each age has a motto. Over here in Taurus was the time of Egypt. They had the golden calf, and its motto is, I will. Then the Hebrews came out of Egypt, and they gave us Aries, and the name of the god was I am. Well, in the triangulum here, right above, it's called Mathala, and it means triangle, but this star right here, the Greeks translated it as Ea, E-A, I am. And this star here, the Sheraton, is the first sign. We'll get into all of that through each constellation and what the names of these stars actually mean. And they come from two places. When you have the key to the sun and the moon, we're talking about the statue of Nebuchadnezzar. The head of gold was the key to the sun. But the Medes and the Persians came in and took over, and they had the two silver keys to the moon, because the moon waxes and wanes, and there are two sets of keys to the moon cycle. They both travel the same path, and they tell a story in the heavens as they cross these stars and constellations. So we have I will in Taurus, I am in Aries, and when we moved into Pisces, its motto is I believe. So we were given faith to believe. You have will I am, which is where we get the word William from. It's will I am. And this constellation of Pisces is I believe or have faith, and it's blind. Above Pisces is Andromeda. She's the chained woman. They've chained her. She's in the belly of the horse Pegasus. They made a whore out of her. She's a Trojan horse. It all has to do with the wording and the languages. But now we're moving into the time of Aquarius, and it's the time of I know. We don't have to believe anymore. We don't have to have faith anymore, because we can look up and we can know. And all of these stars have particular names. We're allowed to know some of them, and we're going to be learning a lot of Arabic and a lot about the planets and their real names and what they actually mean, and how important today Neptune is in the water of Aquarius. Aquarius is an air sign. Funny that it's the water bearer when its attribute is air. And all through these stars, they're called the lucky ones of the tents, which relates to the tribe of Israel, the tribe of Gad, G-A-D. Their sigil was a tent with a palm tree. And out of this tent comes the heirs, H-E-I-R. It's called Dauphin in the French. I'm going to run you through many languages and show you how they gave us the Bible Bibble Babbles when the scribes scribbled the scriptures at Babylon. And we've been scribbled with ever since. They give our children crayons and tell us to scribble, and we do. And we know not what we do. So I'm basically taking us back to kindergarten we're going to do this Sesame Street style, Yuba City style, and we're going to look up in the heavens and we're going to start learning what's been hidden from us. And we're going to get to know these zodiacs. We're going to go outside and we're going to look at the stars, where they are and where they are not, where we're told they are. Today, if you were born today, generally you would have been told you're a Leo. But no, you're not. We're not even in Cancer yet. You're not even close to being a Leo. And that's the sad lie that's been dumped on all of us. The sign of Orion is very important. We will cover Orion and Taurus in depth because this is on every Freemason board, tracing board on the planet. And these two stars on the left represent the sun pillar, and these two stars on the right represent the moon pillar. They've actually mixed them up because this one is feminine and this one is feminine. The one on the bottom right is masculine and the one on the top left is masculine. It should make an X, and they have rearranged it. They do that intentionally to confuse us, to keep us look. How can we know thyself if we can't understand, if we can't even read and we don't know what we're looking at? The unicorn and all of this is going to come into play. Sirius, and here's your white rabbit that you follow down the rabbit hole below the feet of Orion. Aldebaran is in the eye of the bull. It's Target. It's actually the store Target. It's their sigil. The corporation. Beetlejuice or Betelgeuse. This is a blended word. It actually means shoulder of the giant, but it's a red star. And it carries the sigil of K, the number 11. There are two, 1111. And so you have K Mart, Circle K. This is the big red K. The cereal special K. They invoke this star. It's on the Freemason tracing board. We will get to that in a later video where I'll go through the different mystery schools. And even the word mystery, it is a derivation of the Arabic or Persian form of Jupiter. Jupiter is known as Mustari or mystery, Guru, Nibiru, Jupiter, Jove, Jehovah, Giovanni. It means expansion. The word Spain means expand, the expanding man. Steely Dan wrote a song about it. The Vatican knows all this. They've been hiding this information. They know it's a feminine energy. That's why they put on caps to cover their head. They shave their faces like women, and they wear women's dresses to invoke this energy. It's no longer going to work for you guys. Your reset program didn't work. It is a restore program. It is time for restoration. We're not going to go build on the old or put another lock on the box. I have both the keys. I'm giving them to you. We're opening. This is the Ark of the Covenant. It's the Zodiac. The Hebrew, it's called the Maseroth. They have the Rothschild. Want to know why? Their name changed from Mayer to Bayer. Gave us Bayer aspirin, by the way. Be careful with that. And they are the rulers and keepers of money. Now, let's talk about money. I don't have but a minute left here, so I'm going to make this minute count so you understand what this channel is about. If you have $1 and I have $1, then we each have $1. If I give you my $1 and you give me your $1, we still only have $1 each. But if I have an idea and you have an idea, we both have an idea. But if I share my idea with you and you share your idea with me, then we both have 2 ideas. And it doesn't cost anything. It's free. It grows